Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 12th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody had a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather. Cut the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about this same storm system still plaguing the central and eastern U.S. As you can see, an upper level low spinning over here in the portions of the Tennessee River Valley, bringing in a plume of moisture all the way from the Caribbean, all the way up the east coast of Florida into the southeastern U.S. and all the way up into the mid-Atlantic and portions of the northeast. Also portions of the Ohio River Valley, back over to Illinois to Missouri, to a portion of Arkansas and Louisiana region as well. You can see some scattered activity in the MDR region of the tropical Atlantic. You can see the tropics already beginning to look a little more like tropical season starting to develop. You can see a lot of activity, like I said, in the the central tropical Atlantic and also the eastern Pacific. Here's one system here needs to continue to be monitored. This here could become a tropical system in the eastern Pacific. We'll have to continue to monitor that. You can see it's getting a lot of deep convection in the eastern Pacific Ocean, just off the coast of Mexico. You can see it's trying to get its act together, but something we'll have to continue to monitor and see. We should start our live updates on the tropics coming up on May 15th. So hopefully from May 15th, but hurricane season starts in the eastern Pacific on May 15th, but the Hurricane Center will go ahead and issue advisory as well for the tropical Atlantic areas as well, the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and Gulf of America as well. As you can see, we got a little bit of activity also in the southwestern U.S. over in the Four Corners region, a little bit in the northwestern U.S. over around Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, and also Montana regions as well. So, like I said, we'll start our update soon. So, right now, everything is quiet, but you can see here's one little system here needs to be kind of monitored by the National Hurricane Center for the eastern Pacific. This here's getting a little cluster of showers and storms. I would not be surprised. May have to monitor this area as well, just east of the Windward Islands. Getting a little bit of activity, but right now I'm not expecting anything at this time, but it's just something to monitor over the coming days and just see what happens by tomorrow. See what happens in these two areas here. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got thunderstorms and showers from New York State to D.C. to the Carolinas to Florida to Georgia to Mississippi to Arkansas all the way up to Wisconsin, Iowa, and also Missouri. Also have some heavy rain across eastern North Carolina, the Virginia, D.C., Maryland area as well. Even got some showers and storms up here in portions of the Lake Huron region, Ottawa, Canada, and also Toronto, Canada region as well. Also through North and South Dakota, through Nebraska, through Wyoming to Montana, and a little bit of thunderstorm activity along coastal areas of northwestern California. Also Oregon and Washington State. Shower activity for central and south California. Critical fire weather problems over portions of areas of southeastern Arizona and southern New Mexico, and a little bit of western Texas. And then we got mixed precipitation from Montana to Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, also California, Nevada, and Utah region, and portion of Wyoming. Even got a little bit of critical fire weather up here in portions of Minnesota and North Dakota regions as well. So, otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Here's a look at your Wednesday forecast. Now you can see we've got a big area of thunderstorms and showers stretching from up here for southern Maine to Rhode Island to Delaware, D.C. to the Carolinas, Florida, Florida Keys, Northwest Bahamas, also in Alabama, Illinois, up toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior region, and in the Great Lakes region around Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, through the Dakotas, Montana, also through Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas region as well, northern Nebraska, well, northern Kansas and much of Nebraska. Even got some severe weather from Nebraska through the Dakotas. Even got some shower activity along coastal and inland areas of Oregon and Washington State. Even got some mixed precipitation there as well, stretching over into Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, and little stream areas of Arizona. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Now let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, as you can see, we got some flood watches, flood advisories over here in portion of Virginia, down in the portion of North Carolina. We got one tornado warning ongoing over around the Abbeville area of South Carolina as that system moves to the north. Even got some flood advisories in portion of Georgia. Even got a severe thunderstorm warning for just northeast of the Atlanta metro area. Also more flood watches over South Florida with flood advisories there as well. Also in the portion of Alabama. Still got the river flood warnings for portion of Arkansas to Mississippi to Louisiana, East Texas. Heat advisories over Central and South Texas. Even air quality alerts for Eastern Texas. Special weather statements in portion of Illinois, Michigan, also portion of Wisconsin, and also portion of southeastern Minnesota. Red flag warnings there as well from Michigan, Wisconsin to Minnesota through the Dakotas, Nebraska, and again down in portions of tip of West Texas, much of New Mexico, and portions of southeastern areas of Arizona. Alright, also we have some red flag warnings in Montana as well, and even some hydro issues there as well in Montana. Also we have some winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings, and watches in effect for portions of Wyoming and Montana. Then we got a lot of wind advisories up here in portions of Colorado, down in the portion of New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, Central and Southern California, one county there in Idaho. Alright, we got small craft advisory, gale warnings up here around the east coast of the Boston area. Then again from portions of New Jersey, Philadelphia, down to the east coast of Florida. Then again from Southern California to Washington State, around the Hawaiian Chain Island, around the Alaska region. In the blue here, northwestern Alaska, freezer spray warnings. Also we have some hydro issues inland, and also a little bit of special weather statements for a couple areas in Alaska. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your areas. Here's a look at the outlook for day number 3. We got general thunderstorm pretty much from Boston to Columbia, South Carolina, to Savannah, Georgia, to La Crosse area, and Green Bay, Wisconsin, Indianapolis, Minnesota, all the way over towards Spokane, Washington, and Grand Junction, Colorado. Then we have a marginal risk from Lincoln to Omaha, all the way up to Fargo and Bismarck, North Dakota. And then we have from Norfolk all the way to Aberdeen, South Dakota, just east of, just between Bismarck and Fargo, a slight risk of severe weather. The probability looked like this: 5 and 15% respectively in through the Dakotas, Nebraska, Iowa, and also into portions of Minnesota. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 4. We do, as I mentioned last night in my video, they would add another severe weather risk. Day 5 has another risk. They will continue adding these risks as we continue to grow, as confidence grows more and more. Alright, here's a look at the 15% risk area for day number 4. From Green Bay to La Crosse to Milwaukee to Chicago to Fort Wayne, Pierre, Springfield to Indianapolis to Cincinnati, Louisville, Evansville, all the way just northwest of Jackson, Tennessee, also southeastern Missouri. 15% risk area for severe weather for day 4. Alright, here's a look at day 5. You can see it moves a little further to the south. This is east of Springfield to Memphis to Jackson to Nashville and Bowling Green, just south of Evansville. 15% risk there. Would not be surprised this here could grow a little more, and then as they continue to get a little more confidence, probably add more risk further south and east, maybe far north as Pennsylvania, maybe even New York State in portions later on down the road. Something we will continue to monitor. Right now, we're just gonna go with this here right now with the Storm Prediction Center at this time, but would not be surprised in later updates. This here could be upgraded just a little bit more to the west, north, south, and east and west. So, alright, I will keep you up to date on it and see what happens. So get ready for a severe weather outbreak to start on day 3, 4, and 5 as we continue to roll forward, and then more days to come after that. So, alright, well, I just want to let everybody know, just stay tuned to my forecast channel. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. And also have a wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care, and like I said, enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.